Well, hello. Sorry for the delay. Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild. Hey, we're building stuff tonight. We're we're gonna try and get through the what are we building? We're building the Tamiya Ford Escort Mark II Rally. Look at that. It's like I almost planned for this box to fit exactly in frame. Wow, I know. Sorry for the delay. I presume you can all hear me fine and see me. Welcome to your channel, Josh. I am here. I am not Josh. Couple of things on this kit before we get into it. I think Tamiya wanted to make it as easy as possible for people. So in this one, this is the long wheelbase MF01X chassis, which is sort of the off-road-ish version. Comes with a painted body. Pre-painted in PS1 white and PS31 smoke. So the windows are already tinted. I love how your clothing matches the paint job. I didn't plan that. I just wore this because I was working today. A couple other things. Mabushi, well known for their torque-tuned motors. You get one of those included. You also get, and not all of these are like this, but I think Tamiya is going this route, Hobby Wing 1060 brushed DSC. Get that all in the box, all ready to go. So this is going to be a pretty, hopefully, pretty fun, easy build, which we're going to get through, hopefully in one evening. We have to see how many bags there are. So a couple of notes, because this is the long wheelbase, they do want you to make sure you are building the long wheelbase version. So they make sure they mention that a number of times. Also, no bearings are included in this kit. It's a pretty basic bushing sort of situation, but I have gone to the trouble of finding, they're sitting right behind my head, finding all the bearings that will go in the kit. So, yeah. Tinted windows are unfortunate for a scale build. Would love to, clear to show off a roll cage. Well, they're tinted, but they're not so heavily tinted that you can't see through it. I mean, you can see through there pretty easily. Smoke is a very light smoke. Smoke is a very light tint. That's what I meant to say. So, yeah, you can still probably get away with putting a full interior in there if you were so inclined. I won't be doing that with this one. I'm just doing this to assemble it and put it together and get it done. There's still overspray film on this, so it is obviously meant to pull that off. Body posts pre-cut. kind of a downer there. But yeah, otherwise, not a big deal. It doesn't come completely pre-cut. Just so you can see here. The wheel wells were pre-trimmed, which for a beginner, that takes a lot of the hard part out of this, which is really cool. It makes it very, very simple to just score and snap, which is what I did for this one. I just wanted to get that out of the way first. Is this a limited edition? I don't think this is a limited run. I think this is a fairly common kit. Get you a cutter for that rig. Can I get a Keith? Is that possible? Question. I know it's not on topic. Are Vanquished links worth the money, or are there other options that are just as good for a Wraith 1.9? Vanquished links are great. They're stainless steel, I believe, which makes them nice and heavy. If you want other ones, RC 4x4 Performance Stainless has been doing a great job for me, so you might want to check into that. Wish more bodies came pre-cut. Yeah, definitely. Anyone else getting a repeating I say a lot, so that it just might be the thing. Also, for a Tamiya kit, I cannot recommend it highly enough. Get yourself a set of JIS bits. This is Japanese Industrial Standard. made in Japan. These will make assembling any Tamiya kit much easier. Look at how yellow my hand looks there. The lighting in here can be very strange sometimes. Anywho, get yourself a set of these. I got these on Amazon. And they will make assembling one of these so much easier. Now I think I'm doing it on purpose. Anyway, blue wheels, which I think is going to really make that thing pop. It's going to look great. Not a traditional, hello RC Patina guy, not a traditional unboxing. We're not really doing that. Tamiya kits are always well packaged, come with everything you need, especially in this case with the 1060 ESC and such. You do not get a steering servo, so I will be using my own. Challenge yourself, assemble it using the number 3. Oh man, that shan't be happening. All right, we've opened bag A, so we're on the A bag. Let's start making some differentials. The rest of that stuff. Here we go. Hopefully everybody's having a great Tuesday. How many wrenches in this kit? It goes +1, +1, +2, +2, +3, and +3. So you get 2 of each. But are they Kentucky Sky Blue? I love that that's become sort of a channel meme. I think that's really funny. It makes my day. Let's assemble some differentials. Does it say to make 2? No, it does not. Let's make 1. We'll start with 1 and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need these. I'm going to need this. And I'm going to need one of these. It's so handy that these fit in this. You can tell the yellow's a bit off. Anyway, good to see a live build for once. Don't I do these all the time? Isn't this like my thing? They do supply grease and some really nice looking bushings, which we're not going to be using. We're going to try not to use them anyway. All right, time to put some parts. I'm using one of my Vanquished part thingies here, so I don't lose all of these screws. All these JIS screws. Workshop's in a bit of a state. Oh, good, a T-wrench. I will need that at some point later on. All right. Okay. Step number 1. Actually, it's step 3. They want you to charge a battery pack first, which I think is premature. All right, we're going to use my standard go-to white lithium grease. How many T-wrenches do I currently own? So many. So many. We are dropping frames at a fantastic rate. That's not good. Should I zoom in a little? I believe I should. Let's get a little bit closer here. There we go. T-wrenches, I've got more than 30. Maybe more than 40. I've got a lot. The answer is many. Master checking in. Hello. Been a little while since I've seen you, sir. Hope you are well. I'm just lubing things up here. Little dab will do ya. You don't need to go crazy with it. Good old spider gears. Man, the frames are dropping like crazy. my internet needs to be reset, but it's too late for that now, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm pretty sure that white lithium grease is exactly what they include in every Tamiya kit. So me using that as a substitute isn't going to damage anything. Yes, I know there's some video lag. It's best I can do right now. I'm just going to have to deal with it. We can always stop the stream and then restart it, but I don't think you want me to do that. I just have to deal with some stuttering here and there. Their anti-wear grease is awesome for the diffs. Yep. They give you 2 bags of it. Oops, I won't need any of these bushings, so we're going to toss these in the recycling bin. All right. Yeah, stream's not doing well tonight. Oh well. Could be worse, I guess. Don't know how, but it could be. That Rex Racer? Rex's RCs? Hello? Are the gaskets Canadian safe? I believe that they are. They've been registered with the government. I'm just cleaning up the edges of this this part here just to make sure that it sits nicely inside. Where's this going to go here? Oh, that's correct. Yep. Perfect. BA8, which is a 2x8mm. Tiny. You can restart your internet. See if that helps. Hey, you know what? You never know. I've lost a lot of frames. It's definitely my internet, though. I was having trouble with it earlier today. Ooh, a giant necklace made out of T-wrenches. Yeah, now we're talking. That's a great idea. No, I did not lick these gaskets. I wonder if it's worth me going up and resetting the internet. This does seem a bit janky. You're not done yet? No, Phoenix. I'm doing the best I can here. Okay, there's one differential done. Oh, now we can go to actual plastic pieces of the big stuff now. How many of you guys have built one of these little MFX01s? MF01X, I mean. Pardon me. Phoenix does need the blue name. That is correct. Let's give him the old add moderator right now. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, what piece? I believe it's this one, A4. Yep. Time to tell the dog to get off the dodgy sites. Yeah, he's always using the internet. Talking to all of his dog friends. Yeah, Mike J, you can have the anti-mod title. It gives you a 300-second timeout every time you use it. think it looks like the internet's picking up a little bit, so I think we're going to be okay. Hope. Hope, anyway. All right. Sponge tape. Now, the sponge tape is very important because what this does is it allows your motor to not rub up against the plastic, which you don't really necessarily want. I don't think it's really that important, honestly. I think you can probably get away with not doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. Where do they want it? They want it right here. Okay. You've never built a Tamiya kit. Buck Dandy, you have to. It's like, it's required study homework to have built a Tamiya kit. It's the Tamiya way. Yeah, I think this sponge tape is like designed to kind of help with tolerances. They want you to, they want to make sure that nothing's going to rub. Okay, so that's supposed to go there. Done. I'm going to pick one up if yours comes out good. All right, well, here's hoping. Here's hoping indeed. All right, and then this goes on here. This gets installed first. Looks like it. Now we need some 3x10s. Oh yeah, it is Tamiya Tuesday. I hadn't even considered that. Very good point. Oh, these JIS bits. Oh my gosh, these are going to be great. So this goes on first, eh? Okay. Whatever you say, Mr. Tamiya. Put that in there, and this, and this. Let's see how these JIS bits work. That one's skipping a bit. Let's try the other one. Never had anything Tamiya, but looking forward to the Bronco. Right, the Bronco, which, interestingly enough, they made the choice to go, that's probably too much torque, to go a solid front axle. Ah, yes. There's nothing wrong with JIS. If you have the right tools, they work perfectly well. All right, first bearing goes in there. Excellent. And then we need another gear. Buy a Tamiya kit cheaper and more entertaining than a Netflix subscription. Agreed. That's a great way of saying it. And that goes in there, I presume. And in there. Okay, good. And then we turn this around. And where does this go? Oh yes, we need this to go through here. They say to grease that, but because we have bearings, we don't need to. And then this goes... okay, I think we need to put the diff in first. And then this. Yes. That's accurate. Okay, good. Now we can lube this up. Am I the only one with a CR01? You might be the only one still to have a CR01. Not a popular model these days. Gosh, I don't even know if they currently offer it. They might. I haven't seen one in a long time. Okay, that's complete. Appears we've got everything. Let's move on. Is this an auction car? What's an auction? No, Brian, I will not be... Well, I mean, I don't think this is an auction car. Who knows? All right, moving on to A2. We're just moving right along here. Already turned the page once? Done before we know it. What time is it? 8:58. Ugh. I feel like this should have been a weekend build. But probably not this weekend, not on Sunday anyway. I think there's probably a big game people are going to be watching. Some people anyway. Okay, we need more foam tape. Oh, this is a bigger square this time. I guess I could use, I could just use this. Go, nice big foam square. And that goes, where does this one go? Is this a newer model? Yes, Alexander. This is like well, not brand new, but pretty new adjacent. Oops. Like I think it's come out in the last year or so. Yay, sports ball. Make the sports ball go. Now we need a counter gear, which is what they're calling this. And more bearings. Guessing completion at 1:38. Oh, Brian, I can't be up that late tonight. I got work to do tomorrow. Bearing in there. Okay. Then they want you to assemble things. This shaft goes in there. Is there a big sports match this weekend? Some sort of... There'll be two squadrons trying to battle each other for squadroning. Need some 3x10. You'll be done in an hour. Wow, that's generous. Thank you. All right, where does this go? Goes here. Thusly. Let's toss a little more grease on there. Okay. Doing the best to not get this all over my hands and fingers and workbench. And then it looks like we can put this piece in here now, or on here. A perfect fit, as you would expect. Ish. It's not going together here. Hang on. There we go. Perfect. And those screws go in from this side. They don't make it super obvious where. I should have flipped it around for the other side of the view. I'm going to guess it's that one down there. There is a... looks like you cannot recycle this plastic. In case you were wondering. Perfect. All right. Rock and or roll. That's great. World Snowball Fight. Oh, was that on this weekend? Bengals in the Super Bowl. Is that some sort of sports team? I'm getting kind of free and loose with my sponge tape measurements. Because, you know, this stuff is really expensive, and I don't want to, like, overdo it. I got to save this for other times I'll be building a Tamiya kit. All right, sponge tape piece number 1 goes here. And the other piece goes there. Okay. Cool. SBG, thank you for all your efforts for the RC community. Hey, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. I love this hobby more than a lot of things. And if I can help share that in any way, I will. So foam tape added to the top there. All of our gears are in. Let's get some rear damper stays on there. So we need to add some ball ends. Attach BA9 first. Okay. Normally I would use a T-wrench, but I'm going to use my Vanquished tools instead, because I am elite. Flip this guy around here, and these go on the top. Oh, that action. Matt, have you seen the new associated Huna truck? Yes, I did. I shared that on my stories whenever it came out. Was that yesterday or today? I don't remember when it came out. But yes, very cool. Looks fun. Some people I heard were complaining that it was brushed. But you know what? Outside of the phaser, I mean, I know the Traxxas stuff, they're brushed. They don't seem to have any trouble going fast and being fun. So, B7. You sunk my battleship. What's the B bag look like? Is this B? This could be B. No, that's C. I'm going to be looking for the B bag all night. That's not it. Is this B? That's C again. How many C bags are there? This has got to be it. H. Son of a B. I'm going to find you. Here we are. This looks like it. Yes. Andrew Nixon. Are you going to tell everybody what my uncle, what my nickname is at your place? If that is indeed my nephew? Which I bet it is. Andrew, we're building... Oops. Oh, it's huge now. We're building this Ford Escort tonight. Yes. Uncle Fart. It's great. My nephews are watching. Andrew is quite an accomplished freestyle skier. And he's pretty amazing to watch. All right, so this goes on here, thusly. Probably pops on there somehow. Goes this way. That makes more sense. And we'll need a couple of 10 mils. That's odd how that goes on there, if I'm honest. That's the Tamiya way. So Uncle Fart is the new ding dong. Yeah, sure. You guys can make it whatever you like. I'll tell you, having this DeWalt driver changes everything. I don't know why, Andrew and Harrison, if you're watching too, I don't know why you guys don't do more of this. Building stuff like this is just like Lego. Just saying. All right, now they want you to set up, now that we've got that, this is, what is this, the front or the rear gearbox? I believe this is the rear. Yeah, this is the rear. Excuse me. They want you to set up the servo now. So, in any good project, Tamiya, yes. Lego is more fun, eh? Well, I mean, we all have our opinions. Hey, speaking of Lego, I'm a big Formula One fan. And I don't know if anybody else out there is, but McLaren did a partnership with Lego, and they released their new car for this year. and it looks amazing. Friggin' amazing. So I'm not usually a Lego guy, but I'd be persuaded to pick up that for sure. That DeWalt driver can get away from you. It's all of the F1 teams? I don't think they're going to do all of them. If they do, I'm going to be broke. I know Mercedes is doing one for sure. All right, now, who's going to tell me how many teeth a Traxxas servo is? I'm waiting. Still waiting. P5, 6, or 7. Utaba, 25. You are correct. Whoever guessed that. All right, let's find center. Hopefully, I was smart enough to pre-centerize it. Good old servo savers. Uh-oh. Utaba. Let's pretend. Let me screw this on first. Oh, we need P1. Still. Then, do they give you the screw for that? Yes, they do. Why a Traxxas servo? Because it's what I had handy. That's the only reason. It's what I pulled out of something else. And that's the only piece of hex hardware that's going to go in this car. That's about center. Okay. You buy your kids Lego just so I can play with them. Yeah, I think that's pretty common. All right. Now, normally you would servo test and make sure this was absolutely dead center, but we're going to go with this. Traxxas will do the job. 26 teeth. No, incorrect. 25. Okay. Now that that's done, let's move on to the next step here. What could be next? Rick only uses 25 tooth servos because they're the smoothest. Oh, Rick. Oh, Rick. You lovable scamp. Man, that was... I don't know if anybody else watched last week's live takeover, but oh my god, I died talking about those horrible, horrible drivers that were way too small for anything. Will I weather the body? Jesse, if I do, it won't be tonight. There's way too much to get through. This was... You guys voted. I only do what the majority asks. And it was build kit. So that's what we're doing. Okay. That is done. Now let's make some steering rods. Steering teeths. Oh, man. Hey, I can use my new shock pliers. Yeah, that was a great night. Everybody was, I think it was just, it's just the best. It's why we do the live streams, you know? Because they're fun. And they're funny. Josh, don't say hi. I'm not Josh. So that won't work. Are my new shock pliers. The A-Main ProTech RC shock pliers. Pretty tiny. Work just fine. Wait, you're not Josh? I am not. I am Josh? I sure do love shock pliers. Oh, Rick, said Keith. Oh my gosh. Hey, Josh. How are you? 5 minutes for a servo horn. Easy. Now, why don't I have a tool for putting these on faster? Ugh. I don't think this one will work. It's too big. Just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way by stripping them all. By using pliers. Oh my god. What is this? The Dark Ages? I'm already tired. Hate that. Thanks, Ann Ellington. Much appreciated. What motor are you thinking about for this one? It comes with a torque-tuned Mabushi. So that's what we're going to be using. Kit manuals are designed with YouTube monetization in mind. I hadn't really considered that, but you're not totally wrong. Ugh. Link building. Worst ever. Surely there's a faster way. Mark II Escort. Yes. Very cool. Some people were like, do it up like a Hoonigan or whatever. But he didn't have a Mark II, did he? Am I wrong in assuming that? No, I can't be wrong. It's the children who are. Okay, there's one. Let's do another one. Way too late for this? You forgot to set your alarm clock? I was only 5 minutes late. Cutter likes to toast marshmallows in the woods for hot fun. Yeah, his name is Scale, guys. Can we get a T-wrench necklace at Scale Nats if we measure our little man with square shirt? Oh, boy. He used a Mark II as a rally car. Oh, he did? Huh. Has this kit been announced yet? You know what? I'm probably never going to live that down. That's okay. I'm fine with that. This is a Mark I. This is a Mark II. This is a Mark II. Okay, Mr. Guild. Josh is on, but too good to say hey. No, he has already said hello. Ish. He's probably just cutting titanium or something. I'd have gotten one of these if it wasn't pre-painted. Well, there's nothing that's saying you can't paint it on the outside. That's what a lot of people do. And in fact, then it would look more like a livery was painted on top of a, or like wrapped on a car. Brian. Thanks, Brian, for Cutter's condoms. Now, why hasn't RC 4-wheel drive released a set of those yet? It went too far. All right. Hopefully we don't have to make any more of those. Caution on thinner and thread lock. I've read that a million times. All right. Let's get this servo going here. And they want you to pop one on that side, obviously, and one on this side. Great. Yes. Good. Oh, B1. Get the B parts out again here. B1. RC 4-wheel drives rubber. Yeah, okay. That's pretty funny. Matt's real name is Scott B. Guild. Doctor. That's Dr. Scott B. Guild to you. Is this directional? Yes. Okay. Those two holes. We need these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you really think I'll be done in an hour? I don't think I will be, if I'm honest. I'd love to be. I'm sure you guys would too. You once built a TT01 in 45 minutes. Holy cow. That's impressive. Not gonna lie. I don't think this is gonna be that build. We're just getting those in for placement. We'll torque them down properly in a moment. Why would we let Josh be a mod here? I don't know. Bad idea. Bad idea for sure. These JIS bits, guys, I'm telling you. Game changer for a Tamiya build. Hi, Dave Zilla. Turns out you could buy the Beetle MF01X and the Escort body for the same price as the Escort MF01X. Get out of here. So you'd have two bodies? Where's the other? Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. I'm silly. Hit the like. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why not? When's the next budget build? They are informing on where to get new product. Well, thank you, Rob, for saying that. I think Josh and I are a little burned out on budget builds for the time being. Not saying that it's never going to happen again. I'm just saying it's not going to happen right now, anytime soon. All right, looks like we're good. Looks good there. Okay. We're moving on to the front diff. I wonder if I'm probably going to need more foam tape, so I'm going to leave the scissors out. Good evening, Curtis. Cutter's kind of small. Anyone gets banned for their hidden lust for Lloyd? No, you can appreciate the Lloyd body if you want to be mercilessly ridiculed by people. I honestly, if you are into Lloyds, good for you. Because you know what? You're bucking the trend. Adam, I like using the Phillips bits. I think Tamiya would have liked it that way. Well, that's a Tamiya way. Use the completely wrong things. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Stop mucking about. We need B18. Just had the B bag out here. That's not B. This is B. All right, B18. Yes. And C. In a C bag already, I think. C. Yes. 14. Now, don't let me forget when we get to the part of the manual that says long wheelbase, we need to follow the long wheelbase instructions. Okay? Did you mean that Josh, that you burned out on Josh cheating all the time? No, Blue Dooley, I fully expect him to cheat every time. So I'm not like, not super shocked by that when it happens. Okay, so that goes on here. And then this goes in. This goes in. What? Yeah, I guess that's where. Oh, I see. That goes through there. That makes more sense. Excellent. Yeah, that all looks appropriate, adjacent. Oops, maybe not. Oh, I see. Okay. Bear with me. SC, I have never. What is he never? He's never cheated. Not on a budget build. No, he's never cheated on a budget build. Agreed. So, just so you know, see this right here where my thumb is pointing? That and this, where my other thumb is pointing, keys into each other. So you got to get the steering rack in there, and then you got to get that lined up so it sits in there perfectly, and then it should all just kind of slide in place. The Tamiya way. All right. I bet you we're going to need these two 20 mils. Oh, not yet. Get the 18s. 18s. And those go in there. Attach screws temporarily. That's probably temporarily enough. And then, oh yeah, C14, and that goes in here. We need two 10 mil. 10 mil. Yeah, there we go. I do always love putting a Tamiya kit together. Always. They're always fun. Sometimes there's a bit like some screwy steps, like when I did the CCO2 live build. Definitely some new things going on there. So that was a bit of a weird one. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, perfect. But yeah. Phillips screw. Did I see that right? No. They're JIS. They're not Phillips. I think I've actually cheated on the servo in every single budget build. How's that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Expand. Expand on that sentiment there, Josh. I'm curious what you mean by that. All right, where's bag B? Huzzah! Splendid. Oh, also, no links to build. Also, no shocks really to build either, because they're friction shocks. They're not exactly performance-oriented. All right, we're building diffs. And then coming up in a next step, I don't think I have enough of the proper bearings because I kind of put this bearing kit together myself 10 minutes before this show started. Cool. Okay. I don't need the 20 mils. All right. I was just reading ahead. PTO1 kits have really improved, yeah. Cheated on every budget build period. No. Josh likes to bend the rules ever so slightly in the monthly mayhem challenges, which we have not done in a long time. And I think that will probably come back before you see another budget build. Because honestly, what's left to budget build. We've done the SCX-10-2. We've done the TRX-4. We've done the SCX-24. I mean, I think we kind of nailed it. I've cheated in multiple ways on servos. May not have always used the servo I suggested. Once I transferred the sticker from the... Oh my god. You know what? I knew that, and I think I just wanted to, like, put it out of my mind. So brutal that you did that. You really, truly are scum. Shocks for the Phoenix? Don't stress yourself on that, David. They're great shocks. Don't let the fitment on the shock tower adjustment thingy bother you. They're a great shock once you get them assembled. And I think there's probably been a rolling change, and those have probably been sorted by now. So you're probably just fine. Right, Josh? Oh, yeah, Racing makes a set of shocks for this? All right, thank you very much for the tip. Because you know what? Why not make this slightly more, even possibly a little bit better? Right? Nothing wrong with that. Make it more good. Axial should bring back the Yeti after what happened at King of Hammers. Oh, with Gomez Brothers. The UFO chassis is... I think there's something different about the rear suspension that would not make it a solid rear axle. I think that car... That was Raul, right? I think Raul has something specifically different about it that makes it a little more than a solid rear axle. I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong. If someone wants to explain exactly what's different, that would be awesome. We're building diffs. I'm sorry, that's been totally off camera for this entire portion. But you saw me build the front one, so what could possibly be different? Oh, there you go. See, Adam Tevin, he emailed Vanquished, said, give me the new shock collars, and they arrived, and they worked perfectly. Oh, you have the proper mini shocks in store? Thank you, Dave. Put a set on hold pour moi, s'il vous plaît. That was a great King of Hammers. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night. On Livestream Takeover. Okay, that's another diff built. What's the diff? What's the deal with parking meters? I don't know. This my Seinfeld is about as good as my Vin Diesel. Rick only used racing shocks because they're the smoothest. Cheers, everyone. David, yes, I did get the heating figured out. We're all good again. Thank you for asking. In fact, it's much warmer in here now because Josh making fun of me. I ended up installing a vent in the, what's that called? Ductwork. Bearings do not come with this kit. You'll need to install your own, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I managed to put together the kit, basically. That doesn't look like a Corona. Well, I didn't buy a Corona. You can have any... What does he say? You can have any beer you want, as long as it's Corona. Goofball. Where's F? Have I even seen the F bag yet? Oh, I bet you it's... Yes, it's the red parts. They look a little Orange. I remember you showing a Tamiya Isuzu Mu. Did you ever build that? Yes, I did. I built it, I painted it, and then I sold it. Because I've had so many CC01s in my day, I was like, I don't think I need you around here anymore. But yes, I did end up building that. Bearing for in here. And that goes in here. Which way does it go? Don't get it twisted. This way. Keith only used worn-out shocks because he didn't mind taking a pounding. Oh, boy. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate you. Okay. Get some shafts here. And some gears. This gear will go in here. Because this is a shaft-driven four-wheel drive car. Then this goes in there. Rear engine. Rear motor. Sorry, rear motor. Are scale accessories worth it? It depends if you need the points. If you're talking about a comp build. If you're talking about just building a truck for yourself, yes. I always like to make sure there's a few things in there to make the truck look a little more used or lived in. Know what I'm saying? Ugh. You, grease. There we go. Little dabble do you. Good. Good stuff. Brian Sherwood, thank you. For Mike, he needs a pack because he's in the action. I get it. Rawad Al-Rabat, thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the show. You can ask a question with the super chat. What am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking a beer from my local brewery, Henderson's Best. Very, very close to my home. All right, we've got all the gears in the assembly there. So I think we can grab C17 here, which I thought I had a package in. 17, yes. Yes, these are directional pieces. Important to have that. And we'll need the other half of the gearbox. You know, Tamiya doesn't skimp on the plastics. It's no joke, man. Their chassis are rigid. Adam, I'm not a super IBU guy. I don't care so much for that. I'm not like, I don't like the really hoppy stuff. That's just me, though. I mean, you know. Drink whatever makes you happy. Even if it's just a root beer. No, I am not one of them IPA guys, Logan. I'm just a regular man. Although Josh would disagree because, you know, he's like, you fermented pineapple juice. But no, I'm not, I don't like the really hoppy beers. I'm not like a aficionado. Oh, we need another one of those little F7s. Things are getting messy. But I mean, if you're a connoisseur and that's the type of thing that you like, then by all means, enjoy it. Okay. Gearbox front left. Diff. Let's put the diff in. So we can zoom out a little bit here because we're getting into bigger things. What makes a good trail for me? A I like a little bit of everything. Water hazards, rocks, long trail sections where I can just kind of walk the truck with me, technical stuff, hills, tunnels, you know, like a little bit of everything. I don't need like man-made obstacles. I think are probably my least favorite thing. Like if they look man-made, I'm not really so keen on that per se. I like, don't forget, you got to line this up with that. This has got to be the worst crawler you've ever built. Hey, you know what? These cars didn't do anything to you. Yes. Superb. The Tamiya way. Oops, what's going on here? Get together properly. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Would you ever build your own version of Smiggins Folly? Well, I've got some features in my backyard, some man-made rocks that do not look man-made. I've fooled many a people. Thinking that they're real rocks, but they're not. They're just cement. No, I don't have the space nor the energy. Did you grease the gears? Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. I don't have the energy to dedicate to something like that. Richard did such an amazing job on that he deserves all the recognition, and yeah. Okay, that's together now. That's in all the way. These bits are a little bit big. All right. Togetherness. Okay, now we can move on to the proper step. This is the short wheelbase page. We need the long wheelbase page, because we're doing the long wheelbase today. Hope that servo lasts, because it's not coming out. Yeah, I hope it does too. I think it'll be fine. Not too worried. Yet. All right. We need B10, B11, B8, and B9. If you were to upgrade this servo, what would you use? You know what? Because these aren't crawlers and are meant for flat roads and light dirt surfaces, you know, I think even like the Amazon 25 kg servo would be more than enough for something like this. I'm not really... you're not looking to like torque this all the way up a rock face or anything, so I don't think that's something that you really need to concern yourself with very much. Rabat, thank you. Take a look at my comments from a few moments ago. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Let me go back and find it. The chat's going fast and furious. He's a Pilsner man. Yes, I am. Oh, there they are. Okay. Nice choice of build. Since you're Toronto... Hey, all right. Like myself, you might be interested to know that one of Henu Makola's sons lives near here as well. Oh, his dad was a legend in Raleigh, I presume? Oh, sweet. Very, very cool. That's amazing. Thank you for those tips. That's great. Thank you. Cheers to you as well, yeah. All right. Moving on. Moving forward. It's like Lego. Okay. And this goes there. This is how Tamiya makes all their kits so modular. You just would change the number of different pieces of this to change the overall wheelbase of the car. It's pretty cool. Makes it pretty simple, eh? 10, 10. Where did these go? Here. And there. This is the sort of build, like, I mean, I would recommend a Tamiya build anytime, but if you're like looking to get into the hobby, you're not too familiar with everything, I would still heavily recommend starting with a Tamiya kit. They are great fun. Showing a lot more screws here for some reason. They're supposed to... Oh, I see. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Tamiya kits are also cheaper than other kits. Yes, that's right, RC Guy. Some of them can be still pretty pricey. Like, you know, you get into the tanks and bruisers and stuff like that. Then you're getting expensive again. But they always are very well thought out, and the assembly always goes pretty easy if you know what you're doing. All you need is usually a screwdriver. Yeah, a couple other tools always come in handy. Okay, so there's our chassis extension piece. And then let's get our rear gearbox. And this just goes on like that, which is pretty great. A couple of screws on both sides. Torque it up, baby. Let's go. Yes. Tamiya kit's not KIS compliant. Not always, no. They can be a little more over-engineered or under-engineered, depending on how you're looking at things. But they are still a blast to build. Especially something fun like if you want to build something with your kid. If you're looking to get them involved in the hobby. I wouldn't know. I don't have any children. Hey, Danny, how are you? I need more of these kits in my life. Yes, you do, Travis. Yes, you do. Kids are overrated. The Tamiya Volvo FH16 Globetrotter should be a first-time build. Yeah, you only need to take out a mortgage to afford it. Okay. All right. Where's the propeller shaft? I know where it is. Right there. Got to build one of the tanks where you have to build each track link. Yes, I'm fully aware of that. Been there, done it. Give me a t-shirt, though. What else do we need here? Need two of the gears here for the prop shaft or propeller shaft. 4 pieces per link times 80 links per track. Yep. I like building that stuff. All right, B2. Some shims. Okay. And then here's where I have to use one bushing because I only have three of the right size bearings. So, what are you gonna do? Right. So it looks like this goes on, and mind the direction as you put it on. Then this. Then this. And same thing on the other side, presumably. This goes on. That. But, oh, put another shim. Sorry, I'm concentrating. But you know, wave your hands if I'm missing something in the chat. Oh, hey, Alex. How are you? I wasn't expecting to see you tonight. BB1. Oh, ball bearing 1? Yes. To use a bushing. Dang it. No direction. Okay. Which side should I use it on? I think it matters. The kit attracted Alex. Sorry, Alex, it's not a Yaris tonight. Did I build that one live too? I feel like I did. I think I did. That was some time ago. Okay. Prop shaft done. Now, let's see where that goes. Probably in the car. I was right. Pay attention during the prop shaft part. Pretty tricky if you're using bearings. Okay, copy that. Thank you. Oh, I can see how... Yeah, I can definitely see how it would be. Did I do it wrong already? Go back a step here. No, I am correct. Okay. Let's turn this on its side here so we can get a better look at this happening. Yes. And we're in. Okay. Grease, please. Everything's turning nice and smooth. I'm feeling pretty good about this. There's a shoulder on one bearing and a spacer that make the difference. Yes, I see that. Everything seems to be placed properly. There we go. Okay. Hold, please. Don't move. I'll grab other pieces that are required. Where are those? Need to get covers. There they are. That shaft is so far offset, you're going to have to counterbalance it. I'm pretty sure this is the Tamiya way. Don't fall out. Yay, this live stream made my day. I've been really sick. Oh, nuts. I'm sorry to hear that, Backwoods. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I hope this stream has brought you much joy. I know it's bringing me a lot of joy. I love building Tamiya kits. They are the best. Okay, so far so good. Yes. About a 10 mil screws. Brian Harrison, thank you very much. That's a nice looking tube of grease. What is it? I'm going to tell you in one moment. Because I'm smart, I'm putting these in opposite to each other so the other side doesn't pop off and I don't lose all the bearings and everything. All right. That tube of grease is MG Chemicals white lithium grease. Premium quality, will not harden. And it just comes in a big tube. I got it on Amazon. So there you go. Man, Tamiya kits are fun. You know who I've been watching a lot of, speaking of Tamiya kits? Mechanic After Hours on Instagram. Or not on Instagram, on YouTube. Actually, he is on Instagram too. But you must check out his channel if you haven't already. He takes all kinds of different Tamiya kits and makes them so unique. Like, I mean, just with a few minor changes, he's doing some crazy cool stuff. I absolutely love his channel. And his stuff gets a ton of views. He actually did an SCX 10.3 build, I believe. Getting some comments from a Japanese viewer. The XV01 is God forever. It's a pretty great car. I have one of those on my list to build too, including all the Knight Customs parts for the Delta Integrale, which I'm so excited to build. I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I don't really know why. We are on to bag C. So we're trucking along, making pretty good time here, I think. What time is it? 9:55. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Ooh, I already opened bag C because I started working on some of the shocks. All right. I think we're building A-arms now, which come from... Oh, I gotta build more arms. Links. Yuck. Are these kits good for on-road races? Maybe. I think you could do better, like TT01 or any of the TTs are probably going to be a better choice. I don't think, like, even the XV01 would be a better choice. This is a pretty small car. Like, it's more true 10th scale. Maybe even a little bit smaller. So, yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend this first. Which isn't to say it's not fun. It's great fun. Oh, Chinese. I apologize. Sorry. Got my my characters incorrect there. No offense intended, of course. C11, C19. Need to build 2 of those. I think there are 2 C part trees. C11. I thought I was done with links. Yes, I know, XVO2 Pro, which is really a good-looking kit. They went shaft drive instead of belt drive on that one. I do believe. Do not over tighten. Just tighten a little bit. It's time to walk. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get my dog out at some point as well. Okay, that's one. Then we need to do the opposite way. Be this way. Keep up this letter calling and I'll get a bingo. How you doing, Craig? Good to see you. Okay. Links. These are tiny. Tiny little baby links. I did. I made sure to watch them. They are not ambidextrous. Thank you for the tip. I was also talking to K-Pop RC the other day. We're trying to figure out if there's some way that we can collaborate on a project. Or as he might say, project. Yar. Only 6 millimeters in between. That's going to be close to 6. Right on the money. Exceptional work. I'm good at measuring. Okay, let's do a question. Should I go off to edit my video? Oh, yeah. Josh has got a video coming out tomorrow on his week on the road to the Scale Nationals. There's going to be some pretty cool updates in this episode. I'm surprised it's starting the editing now. Yeah, K-Pop was talking to me about his gigantic cars, the MSD? That's what those ones are? Anyway, we're trying to figure out something that we can do maybe together. Because he's local to me. Sorry about that, everyone. We are back. That's weird. I just decided, I don't really want to be the internet right now. Yeah, stream died for a second there. Wasn't me. OBS just decided to take a break. Doing a lot of work. I'd left it open because once I got it all set up and working, I was like, I'm not changing anything. So that might have been part of the problem. Just left it on for like, I don't know, 4 hours. The internet likes axial kits better. Okay, well, here's a question. Here's a question for you. I have got a ton of old kits upstairs. Specifically, like the original Honcho kit, the original Honcho, so like SCX 10 Honcho. Would that be something people would be interested in seeing built? So I can build it. I can build it no problem. All right, we're building shocks now. I've already got 2 built, I think. I think I built 2 already. Yes. But I was like, I better make sure these aren't gonna take forever. And they won't. They're comically easy to build. And I'm gonna do it for you now. 2 of them. Like I'm like, part of me is like, man, I just want to keep the thing in the box. I don't want to open it and build it because I really like the fact that I've got it, just sitting in the box. It might be a bit silly, but oh wait, it only wants me to build 2 right now. So let's just pretend that I've already done that. These are the ones that we need to build. Maybe the spring rates are different. There's a question if you've built a high lift. Yes, that was one of the first ones I built when I got back into the hobby, in fact. From a long, 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 long time ago. A10. Not those ones. They're F. What's 8? Okay, these guys. Yeah, I built the Tundra high lift a bajillion years ago. Okay, 11 on the top, 10 on the bottom. Don't let me forget that. 11 on the top. What happened to the camera? Why is it that way instead of this way? Sorry, I'm concentrating. And the bottom to make up the difference. Okay. Jesse, you want to build? You want to buy my truck? Not for sale yet. I know you want it. You haven't even seen it done. I mean, things have happened. Things have progressed, but it still is still very much a work in progress. We can always discuss these things after nationals. Check the shock length; they are different. Yeah, I built the proper ones. I did this step at the beginning, so I did it. It's done. But honestly, I don't know that they give you different lengths. Maybe it's the springs that are different. Anyway, I used the right ones for the right step. Just a ballpark figure. You might need your kidney. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tally up the parts list at some point for you. We can discuss it in chat. In private chat, that is. 10 o'clock. I think we're making pretty good time. I think for all intents and purposes, we could be done in an hour easy, I think. All right. That's some fine rear suspension we got going on there. Private chat. TTO2 good. You know what? I am out of the on-road Tamiya game, so I cannot comment, but I think people in the chat are going to take care of that. Okay. Let's get the rear dog bones in. Okay, that's my wife, who's using the Scale Builders Guild account right now, Rebecca. Do all your nephews call you Uncle Fart? Yes, they do. You know that. You basically invented that nickname with them. Or was it me? I think I might have done it. Did someone hack you? Not often that Rebecca checks in on the streams, so everybody say hi to my wife. She likes my haircut. Yeah, this is the first time ever I think Rebecca's checked into the chat. MkII. Oh, C10. What's that piece? Oh, the antenna stay. Yeah, we can't forget that thing we won't ever use. Sure. Are you sure it's not Matt? Yeah, it's not me. I'm not asking myself questions. It is pretty comical. Look at the size of these body posts. Quick, hide your credit card bill. No, she has access to the Scale Builders Guild chat. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's how she answers all the comments for me. I don't usually check in on the nerds. Oh man. Hey, ingratiate yourself on these nerds. Okay. Oh, I should push in the O-rings. I almost forgot that. Yeah, we're proud to be nerds. Uncle Fart is better than Uncle Stink. Oh, man. Phil's Performance RC, thank you very much. For a good beer from Oregon. All right, I will endeavor to find one. You've got good red wine in Oregon, I think, don't you? Sounds like something you would do. I'm just pushing these in here. There we go. Okay. Next page. We're really we're getting through this one quicker than I was anticipating. It's not a oh great. Now we're getting difficult. Okay. Question for everyone. Should we go high clearance or low clearance? Are we going to set this up for road? Or are we going to set this up for dirt rally? Speak now or forever hold your peace. High, high, high. High. High it is. Okay. We're going high. So we're going to need these. Medium. Yeah, I think high is the way to go. Let's give it some clearance. I mean, it's not going to be dramatically different, I don't think, but are these the right pieces even? I grabbed the wrong ones. I did. These ones, dummy. Extra medium. Extra sloppy. I know how you guys like them extra sloppy. Bearing. Drive shaft. If it were bushing, you would lube it. We're not using bushings. We're going big time. What piece is that? B13. Which one's B? Is B missing? No. Gotta be here somewhere. Those are C, C. Oh, this is B. Right. B13. Bushings, the Tamiya way. Yep. Got it. I assume that goes on there. And we go in the second hole. Are we opening a new bag? No. Top hole. Did you do a video of the high lift? No, that was long before I was on YouTube. Sorry. Top hole again. Yeah, that's totally right, Alex. Even when you get a Tamiya kit that comes with bearings, there's a bushing in there somewhere. It's sort of like they're just like, gotcha. Oh, man. Chassis looks like an old TL01 with the drive shaft going down the side. Maybe? I can't say I know the TL01. Okay, so there's that one. Let's build this one now. There was one time I was snipping pieces off a tree like this, and I snipped right through the end of my finger, just like that. Snip. It's like, fiddle-dee-dee. That will require a bandage. And then some. Too much hair? Is Mrs. Scale Builders Guild coming with you? No, she is not. Somebody has to look after the pup. Yes, I did super glue it, by the way, Jay. Thank you. No. Rebecca says you're losing your audience. Maybe an interpretive dance. You can come down and do one if you want. People are very much still watching. And interacting, I might add. They love this show. Yeah, she's a good troll. She's always trolling the Scale Builders Guild. She must be, you know what it is? She's watched all the Olympics for today. And she's waiting to start another book because we were reading the same books at the same time. And when I say reading, I mean I'm listening to it because I listen to books on tape. And she reads, which is a lot more fast. It's a lot faster that way. All right. Let's put these high clearance knuckles, or these C hubs. These are the hubs. Can we see the honcho? Sadly, no, Tommy. It's all the way upstairs. So there won't be any of that tonight. 2L. Probably goes on this side. Arms on 2. Dance monkey. I'm not dancing. Oh, and these go on the second to lower one. Okay, so need to make sure we get that right. SBG dance off. Dances for dollars. Please pay me. Please pay me. Don't make me dance. It's the Tamiya way. With this big giant block of plastic on the bottom. So I lost a drive shaft there. Okay, good. And this goes on here. There we go. Perfect. That is giving it some travel, baby. Now we're talking. It's a lot of plastic. Well, it is a Tamiya kit. They're not really ever meant to be more than this, or less than this, I mean. They are designed to be pretty modular and easy to put together and easy to fix if you were to break it, and makes it easy on parts support. Brian Sherwood, thank you very much. Hole Dancing Matt, here's a buck for your G-string. Oh, God. Things you don't want to see. Things that, if you were to see, could never be unseen. Yikes. All right. There's the rear all done. Yes, there's definitely warmth in here. Thank you very much, SC Spider-Man. Now I'm imagining Matt dancing like Chris Farley. That's probably pretty accurate. Okay. Rear axles done and dusted for the high. Now we move on to the D-bag. But first, Becca says Maddie is a great dad. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. On to the D-bag. Okay. Tamiya. Legos for those who don't like stepping on tiny blocks, but E-clips instead. Hasn't been a single E-clip in this kit. Yet. I'm sure they're waiting to surprise me with those. Fair to say, I think we can put the grease away. Just gonna tidy up a little bit here. It's getting a bit messy. Who's commenting for SBG then if it's not the wife? No, it is definitely Rebecca. It's not me. Shorter springs, it looks like, just like we thought. Lots of other foam tape there. Some more bushings. Bag Z, 800 E-clips. You only need one. All kinds of fun stuff in here. Okay, where are we at? Front arms. Presume that's going to be on C again. Yes. Hardcore metal guy. No, I am not into metal. I'm into 3 or 4. C3 and C4. It's Matt's music of choice. I mostly listen to alternative, indie, prog rock, classic rock. I love classic rock. I can listen to that endlessly. These ones here. Hip hop. I like it all. What are we on here? starting to lose my mind. Tabby thing on top. Oh. Definitely a Nickelback kind of guy, eh? Define classic. I don't know, like old. Like, you know, Led Zeppelin. Does Rebecca like The Simpsons? Not as much as me, which is to say probably not much at all. Need to get the old regular Phillips out for a moment here. My JIS bits are too thick. Some thick boy bits. Backwoods, I don't have any stuff currently. Well, there's patches. There's patches always on the website. You can find those in the vendor section. Stickers, I'm out of stock on. I need to make more. Yeah, 60s, 70s stuff. There you go, Jesse. Thank you. I'm not good at lyrics, though, so if you like recite song lyrics, I won't know. Even names of songs I'm not very good with, so you're out of luck. All right, front bits. C18. '80s hair bands. Not so much. Although I am watching that Pam and Tommy Lee right now, or Pam and Tommy on Disney Plus, or I guess it's on Hulu in America. That's a pretty awesome show. You should put some really gigantic. That's not going to fit in there. Oh, there's longer ones. Rebecca says that Uncle Fart has never listened to Nickelback. Yeah, that's true. I haven't. I also love that I'm like, yeah, Uncle Fart. Yeah, that's me. Josh missed all of this, I think, didn't he? Fool. No, I was not a fan of Trailer Park Boys. Not my bag, baby. Josh doesn't know anything about music, though, Tony. So, like, don't even, like, he is, when it comes to music, I've never met anybody less versed or less well versed in music than him. Corner Gas. I did watch Corner Gas when it was on. Like, you know, because it was like, I think it was on before something else that I was more interested in. And I'd always catch it just because I was waiting for the next show. That was back in the days before, like, PVR and stuff. Holy cow. All right. I need another one of those. We're almost there, gents. I am a city guy. Yeah, I live in the city. Right. No arms up front. Yes, Alex, you are 100% correct on that. Kids in the Hall is an incredible show. Did we do everything there? I think we did. All right, moving forward. Front axle time. Oh, don't forget, once we get this part done, we need to make sure we're doing the high assembly. Pam and Tommy is only awesome because it features Seth Rogen, Canadian, Pamela Anderson, Canadian, and big boobs, universal. You know what, Rebecca? You should just come downstairs. Just come and hang out. There's no room in here for you at all. I think she just dropped her iPad. SCTV also amazing. Yes, 100%. We did have some pretty good TV, and it was because we had to. There was a law, like a legal law in place that said there had to be a certain percentage of Canadian content on television. And it was, it was designed by the government to make sure that Canadians were watching Canadian stuff and protecting the integrity of, oh, dang it. I think I can still slide that in. Yes. Excellent. Oh, shoot. I'll put that on upside down. Dang it. Why are the wives always the best part of these shows? That's an excellent question. I think because they have the best insight into us as humans. Right? Like, they just get us. So they're able to, really easily make fun of us. Is Rebecca sassy like Nicole? Not as sassy, but definitely witty. She's very witty. I don't think she's as mean to me as Nicole is to Josh. I'm sure it's all out of love. Jesse, Drake never left. He lives here still. All right. Back in business. Which hole? This one. Josh deserves it. See, yeah, I'm the nice one. Does she make killer sandwiches? Rebecca's been known to make a pretty good sandwich. Yeah, she makes all the meals in the house, and they are all killer. No, you are stuck with Justin Bieber. He's all yours. Keep him. This goes like this. How do I get started in competitions for crawling? Well, depending on where you live, you might have to organize your own or get involved in a local group. Check your Facebook, I guess, for stuff that's going on in your neighborhood. I would also spend a lot of time in the Sorka website and looking at all the rules and making sure you can build a truck that's going to satisfy those. Okay, that's done. Let's put the front bits together now. I'm skipping some grease. You could grease the ends of your dog bones. I'm not, just because I don't feel like it right now. That's right, I said it. Now, bottom hole. Grease the hole. Huh. I don't think we need to grease the hole. Not bottom hole, second to bottom. Yes. And need another one of these. This should go bottom hole. Okay. Good. 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 Gotta get that extra clearance, man. Clarence? What's the vector, Victor? Rebecca says, 1, I'm funnier in... Oh, don't even go there. Good thing you retracted that. We do not want to get into that sort of argument. Servo over axle mount? Servo, no axle. Do you like movies about gladiators? All right. Oops, I forgot to put the dog bone in. We were going to be 3-wheel drive for a minute there. Make sure that we get 4-wheel drive. I think that would make this infinitely more fun. There we go. Yeah, that's functioning. Let's build some shocks. Okay. These are friction shocks. There's no oil or performance included. Okay, thank you very much. Matt, you once said you had a CC01. What model is your CC01 and what are your plans for it? Over the years, I've had a number of CC01s, including the Unimog. That was the first one I think I had. Why is Rebecca, why did you delete that message? Okay, you gotta stop messing with stuff. That's not correct. You're messing up the stream. Not supposed to retract messages from not super chats, especially. Sorry about that, Pauk. CC01, the first one I had was the Unimog, and then I had what did they do next? After that one, I think I used that to make the Volvo C303. And then after that, oh man, I had a hard body in there somewhere. Gosh, I've had a bunch. So many. I'm sorry I can't remember all of them right now. She's gone mad with power. So, yeah, these do not require much in the way of assembly. That's all there is to it. Fairly simple stuff. Not, obviously, they're not great performing shocks in any sense of the word. But they'll do the job for a little car like this. I don't remember what other CC01s I've done. But I've built I think I've built a ton and then I've used them for other things. I'm just having a hard time remembering what those things were. You know, when you get to this age... Go. Another shock built. Not complicated. No spacers required. Okay, good. Where do these go? Up front. Interesting. How far have you gone with Fast and Furious? I finished... I think I'm done 5. Oops. Oops. But I need to watch them all again. Like, there's so many things, so many nuances to these movies. I don't know what everybody's problem was with Tokyo Drift. I actually thought that one was pretty good. Like, am I the crazy one? I feel like I'm missing some of these. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. These are for the bottom. These are for the top. Too Fast, Too Furious was very bad. I agree with that. F14. Knew I was hanging on to these for a reason. First one was always your favorite. It was good. I think I was saying to Josh, it's like the stuff, like all the designs and everything that they put on their cars was so dated, and it felt very dated very quickly. This is going to be an epic Forerunner. I've got bad news. Rebecca, put the keyboard away. All right, front suspension done. Oh darn, I forgot to put this ball end on here. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly. Time to put the keyboard away. I thought the reason that Vin Diesel didn't do Tokyo Drift or the second one was because of budget, like money. They didn't want to pay him what he felt he deserved. That was what I thought was going on. All right, C2. Wait, chassis is intended. It says right here in the manual, chassis is intended for driving on road or flat surface dirt driving. Refrain from driving which puts the drivetrain under excessive strain, such as large jumps. We're taking it off some jumps. The largest jumps. The reason she isn't coming down is because tomorrow is livestream takeover. No, I don't think she wants to be a part of this. Oof, I'm going to mangle that part if I use the giant JIS bit. So we're going to go slow, methodical. Does she want to meet all of your nerds? They're not mine. We're a family. 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 Not good at Vin Diesel. Ugh, messy. What motor and ESC are you going to use? The ones that are included. A nice, good old-fashioned Mabushi, probably like a 27 turn or maybe even a 35 turn. It is the torque-tuned motor. And then it comes with a Hobby Wing 1060. What receiver transmitter? Probably my DX5 Pro. And I'll find a Spectrum 3-channel because it doesn't need more than that. Okay, front thingy is on there. What else do we need to put on? Body posts. Damn, are we talking drift car? 10:45. I think we're going to get this done. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're going to get this done before 11 o'clock. I mean, what could be on the next page, really? Wheels and tires. Oop. All right. What's next? Beep. Put the motor in. Do I have to? Guess I should. Motor. Take off the plastic thingy. It is a Mabushi torque-tuned motor. You'll never know how many turns it is, so don't put it on the case. Yeah, racing makes a long arm suspension kit, eh? Cool. Oh, there's a nice little metal retaining bar for the motor installation. Better be a grub screw in there. There's two. Oh, how kind of them. It's what torque it's tuned for. Yeah, exactly. We'll never know. Oh, smart thing to do here is use the pinion stopper. So this way you know exactly how much distance the pinion needs to be on the motor. They include that. They also include this little plastic or paper piece for the motor. You don't get metal on plastic or whatever. There we go. And then what you do is you put your pinion on. Like so. And you align this so it sticks out the appropriate amount. Between 21 and 23. Wow. There you go. Perfectly aligned pinion. They say to grease the pinion. That may be the Tamiya way, but it's not the way we're going to do it. Let's align the holes. Get our long-ass 27mm screws. And I'd love to align this in such a way that the label was sticking out, but it's not really going to work very well. Let's go this way. No, let's go this way. It doesn't. Oh, wait. Should I put on that retaining metal piece first? Yes. Yes, I should. Hi.
Here I am.
Oh, here she comes. You're going to have to sit on my lap. Hey, it's my wife. Say hello to everyone.
Hi. It's me.
Yep.
Sarcastic girl.
Yep. Deleting people's super chats.
No.
That was a mistake, of course.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. So nice to see you. Thanks for coming down. Appreciate it.
My favorite.
Yeah, the first and last time you'll ever be here, probably. Oh, you went off the screen. There you are. Yeah. There she is.
Oh, I'm so much more photogenic than you are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here.
Sarcasm. Yeah.
Oh.
Lens is right here, so you have to like
to look there.
Look there.
Oh, I thought. Oh. Oh, they're gonna say.
They're saying also.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Way cool that she made an appearance. Nice to meet you. I thought Matt made her up.
And,
she is real.
Yeah, and also not Nickelback.
Killers. Yeah, exactly.
That's our favorite band.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. She does exist. She's not wrong. Someone write this on the calendar. Yeah, it'll be a year from now before you see her again.
No, I might be here all the time.
Oh, no, thank you. I love you, but I got work to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. See you later.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Yeah, good to see you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate you.
I couldn't make it.
I appreciate that very much. Love you. Bye. It's so great to see her. She never, ever would have done that in a million years. I always thought Josh's white balance was off. Turns out he is just green and pasty compared to others. He doesn't know how to set up. I don't know how to set up. Is there a reason you no longer do the love you bye sign off? I always do it. Every single time. Without fail, in fact. Why do you need to put this piece on? The motor's in. I presume it's lined up. Oh, maybe it isn't. That's probably why. Because it's not actually engaged. There. That's better. Yep. That's got it. That's why you put this on, because this is how you measure pinion mesh. It's a heatsink. No, it's not. It's how you measure the mesh on the pinion. So you press that up against that. You're probably supposed to put it on first. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's so great that she came on here. But honestly, that is like seeing Comet. Who said that? Who said that? I'm looking for it. Rebecca broke this stream. She came down because it's warm in there now. Yeah, exactly. There it is. Magic School Truck. I know I feel special like the Comet. Amazing. Okay, motor is in. And meshed. You know how I know? Because it won't turn. Ideal clearance. And it's like, how are you supposed to check it? There's literally no way to see it. But anyway, it's good. Now they say to put on the ESC. We're going to skip that for now because that's just anyone can put an ESC in. Don't mesh that up. I think what was awesome is that I think she felt a little bit like starstruck all of a sudden. Like she's like, where do I look? What do I do? Nobody asked if that was a Satan motor. Now, these are directional. As you can see, there is a little mark. Well, one side has words on it, the other side doesn't. And where'd they put that? There is somewhere in here on one of these pages. It's like, this is the way they go. Oh, here it is. The mark is on the outside. So Tamiya, the word Tamiya on the outside. I should have guessed. Yeah, Tony, you need to have one of these. Build a Tamiya kit. They are a blast. It does say to glue them. We're not going to glue them today. There's no foam. Because you don't need it with this car. We're not breaking the speed barriers. Yes. All right. One. I always put the Tamiya on the outside. I wonder if she expected to see a bunch of nerd faces on a Zoom call. Oh, I don't know. Give you $73 for this build. No, sir. Not sold. Although I did sell the Yaris. How much did I sell that Yaris for? I don't remember. Somebody in the mod chat bought that one. Is this fragile compared to a brushed infraction? I don't know. I do not have the brushed infraction, so I can't tell you for sure. Is that one fragile? Toe looks off. Yeah, it probably is. I can adjust that later. 75. Is that what I sold it for? Are you selling the van? No. now we have a face to put with the kind comments on your social media. Yes, you sure do. All right. I do like the blue molded color that they did on those. That looks pretty good. Not quite Kentucky Sky, but it's close. Bearings again? Okay. Good thing I've got bearings. I mean, just for the bearing cost alone, I mean, that's at least $12. No, you're buying this for... Oh, Jesse, you're buying this for $75. I don't know. Professionally built usually warrants a little more than $75. Basement MatCon. Basement MatCon 2022. I'm sure she was disappointed. She's probably like, how many people are watching this? They've got option parts. Oh boy. Definitely aren't using any of those today. Pin on. Your high quality plastic hexes. And then put on a wheel and tire. Get this lock nut on. 650. Oof. Swoof, you don't even have to worry about paint. The body comes pre-painted. So take off the overspray film, put your stickers on, and you're done. Easy as pie. You want slight toe in on the rear and slight toe out on the front. Okie dokie. I can make those adjustments once I get everything assembled. Just tuned in. How many screw heads did you strip? 0, Tyler. I have JIS bits. $8. Not going to add patina. Not on this one, I don't think. Well, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Let me see how far I get into actually enjoying this car. You know, maybe I won't even use the stickers that are included. Maybe I'll go crazy and do my own livery on here. Who's to say, really? Oh, 10:59. We're so close. We're so dang close. I don't think we're going to get there for 11. The blue on the wheels does look very good. I agree. And I think with that livery that they intended, like the box art, darn good looking car. Cute little car, too. Still 10:59. We're so close. Slow and serious drift. Canadian edition. All right. B15. We're in the final countdown here. Need 2 of these. Because this is what keeps the battery in place, I guess. How does this work? Ah, neat. You have trucks to build for scale nats, no patina. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I got to get those trucks built. Okay, so the battery obviously sits in underneath here, and then you put those on and it clips the battery into place. So that's how that works. Oh yes, tons of suspension. It does have a little bit of toe in. We can sort that out though. That's not a big deal. But pretty lightweight little car. Top tip: use some sort of like I use a pencil usually. I think this usually works pretty well. And when you do this, I twisted it the wrong way there. Oh well. Close enough for jazz. Then plug it into your receiver, let the pencil out, and it keeps it coiled. Brilliant, right? Brilliant. Okay, let's pop the body on. Is this what? Oh, I put these on backwards. That's what I did. Whoops. Whoops. That was a big mistake. These have to go the other way. That was almost... I was like, how did I do this wrong? Although, yeah, because the wheels are in the right place. There, that's going to make a lot more sense, probably. I was like, oh dear. Let's try that again. There. Oh, yes. Let's have it sit super low. This is going to be a fun little kit. Or has been a fun kit entirely to put together. All right, that's it for the instructions. Because the car, she's done. Let's zoom out a bit here. Oops, too much. There we go. What a mess. Look at all this junk. there's the car all done. Of course, we need to put the proper body pins in the right places so we get a little more wheel coverage there. But doesn't that look great? Chris, I'm not responsible for the stocking on hoodies and stuff. That's all Teespring. So if they're out of stock on that option, you'll just have to wait for them to get it back in stock. But yeah, there we go. Nice little rally car there. More stuff, like there's some plastic pieces that go on the body and stuff, all the headlights and everything, and decals and all of that. And we'll get to that, and I'll show it off on Instagram in a couple of days probably. But I'm pretty chuffed with that. That was a super easy build. Definitely something that I would recommend if you want to have some fun with your kids. But yeah. Such a cute little truck. I'm pretty chuffed with this one. I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely worth the time and effort to put into making this look good too, I think. It'll be a fun one for sure. See, it's a little tiny guy. It's great though. I like it. Nice. All right. I think that's gonna do it. See what the viewer. Oh. Super chats have gone away. Darn this thing. Well, guys, I thanked you during the stream. I apologize because I can't remember anybody's name now. And Brian was in there. Another Brian, perhaps. That's it. Sorry, guys. 11:05. There you go. 2.5 hours. Not too shabby. That was a really fun build. And I cannot wait to get it all properly sorted and set at the right drive height and get this thing out for a little bit of fun. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and be sure to check in tomorrow night for live stream takeover. Jay Walker wants to do the thumbnail for the next series. We've got a few more before we have to come up with that thumbnail, but we do have to do it, so we're going to make that happen soon. Yeah, be sure to watch Josh's video on Road to Scale Nats tomorrow morning. That's going to be an amazing episode. Lots of really cool stuff happening in that. And thanks to Rebecca for her cameo appearance. That's going to do it. See you tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much. Love you. Bye.